One time we were doing a turtle dissection. This is the planner I literally swear by. I do have my keys and it can like stretch my emergency school bag. Hello everyone and welcome back to today's vlog. So in this video we're going to be doing a little get ready with me for the first day of school for the very last time because I'm going to be a high school senior this year. And college is not school, guys. Right now my sister and I are driving to Target to do a little back to school shopping. I do have some folders at home already, but I need a new planner, so I'm really excited. I'm back from the Target run and you can see all the school supplies in the back. I also got some boba tea. It's the Sunshine Pineapple tea and it's pretty good. I'm gonna do a little pack with me and haul from Target. First up, I got 2 folders. I need 4 folders in total, but I can reuse 2 from last year, so I only got 2. I also got 2 notebooks, a planner, and this is the planner I literally swear by. The way it's organized is so good. I had the exact same one last year except with a different pattern and it was great. I got these high polymer erasers, which are really good. Like, these are the best erasers you can get. And that's literally it. Okay, I didn't get that much. Now we're going to actually pack my school bag, and I'll give you guys some tips on what I think you should bring to school as a high school senior. Let's unbox this folder. Like I said, I already had some folders from last year that I can reuse because they weren't that beat up. So here's the 4 that I chose and I tried to match it to my backpack. First thing in the backpack, folders. At my high school, like, we don't have lockers, or we do have lockers, but nobody uses them. So we carry our backpacks around all day. So that's why I choose folders, because they're just easier. Like, if you're going to a class and teacher says, pull out your biology folder, you can just do that. You don't have to like tug out a giant binder block. But if you do happen to have like a locker in your school, I recommend using binders. It's just easier to carry everything around and there's less stuff falling apart. Next up, I'm going to be adding these 2 notebooks. In case you're wondering, this is the list of classes I'm taking this year. And you know, every high school is different. So just because I'm packing a notebook for my AP Physics class doesn't mean you'll need a notebook. But yeah, I just want one to take notes in. And then the other one is for my AP Stat class. If you are using multiple spiral notebooks, don't put them in your backpack like this, where the spirals are on the same side, because they're gonna get like intertwined, and if you try to pull on one of the notebooks, it's gonna remove the spiral from the other one. So I always store them like this so the spirals can't even touch each other. And in case you're wondering why I have 4 folders for 7 classes, it's because I'm gonna make a lot of my classes share a folder because I noticed that I don't get a lot of papers. So yeah, that just lessens the load because I don't want back problems until I'm at least 60 years old. Next, we have this planner. So I always write like a bunch of yearly goals in here, and it's cool to look back at the end of the year to see if I've accomplished any of them. I do have my old planner, so let me see. I'm gonna show you guys my goals. Here it is. Definitely used it a lot. I do have a whole list of goals. As you can see, I wrote a lot. I'm just gonna choose a couple of them, right? The first one is bedtime before 10:30 p.m. on weeknights. Actually, before I took my AP exams, I was really on top of everything. But for some reason, after my AP exams, I just let loose and I went to bed at like 11:30 p.m. every single night. So I put almost next to that goal. The next one is straight A's, and I did get straight A's, which is great. Clean backpack and folders for the year round, and I did do that. I wrote arrive 10 minutes before school starts. I did that like the first 2 weeks of school, and then I started realizing like there was no point in getting there 10 minutes early. I would just be sitting around anyways. So I started to get to school later and later and later until I was practically sprinting into the classroom as the bell rang. But I wasn't like tardy or anything. I did write no 3s on my APs, and I did that. To my surprise, these are the AP scores I got. I said find place to donate money, and if you know about Dollar for Deed, that goal was accomplished, so I'm very happy. One of them is read 9+ books. I think I'm almost there. I think I read 8. Oh, one of them was review my APs every weekend/monthly. Nope. But you know, I still got pretty good scores, so it's okay. Anyways, you get the gist of it, okay? I'm gonna be writing some of my yearly goals, but for now, let's just put it in the backpack. Next up, we have my laptop. My school lets us bring laptops. I don't know if yours will, but I always like having my own laptop because if I ever have like downtime, I can check my personal email and stuff like that. It's just a lot more efficient. Obviously, we can't forget the calculator. Oh, and also my pencil pouch. It is so cute. I found it on Amazon. I think it was like $12 for 3. I know it's like really small, but that's actually exactly what I'm looking for because I don't need that many pens and pencils. I don't think anyone does, unless if you're, you know, carrying around 24 color pencils every day. Here's what I can store inside of this pouch. Because I have 2 pencils. This one is the one I always use, and this is the backup. They're both just good quality pencils I've been using for years. Next, I have a pen, and it's a really cool pen. There's a stylus on this end, and if you unscrew it, there's a screwdriver. And if I'm installing shelves or something in the middle of the school day, I can use this leveler. I'm also going to pack a couple highlighters. I can fit about 3 inside this pencil pouch, but I might just bring 2 because I honestly don't need that many colors. But this is a pretty good brand. I'm pretty sure you've seen all the aesthetic people at your school use them. I also have a Lucky Lemon. It's a little charm. If you remember my Hilton Head vlog, I got the lemon there and I keep it in my pencil pouch. I don't know if it actually brings me luck or not. Finally, these erasers. I have no idea how it's going to fit into my pencil pouch. It's like the size of my pencil pouch. I might have to like slice it up with a knife. I did it. I sliced a big piece into a tiny piece, so it now fits perfectly in the crevice of my pencil pouch. And this is the final thing I'm putting in the main pocket of my backpack. I do have my keys, which I've attached to this keychain I got from Five Below, and it can like stretch. So when I get home, I can open my backpack, unlock the door without accidentally losing the keys. But honestly, it's not that useful anymore because I have my own car and my house keys are attached on my car keys anyways. Okay, time for this pocket. It's the middle pocket between the other 2 pockets. First, I have my laptop charger, obviously. In case I forget to charge it the night before, I can always charge it in class. I'm also going to bring my wallet, which has my debit card, student ID, all that stuff. And that's literally it for this pocket. Sometimes I'll put like a snack in there or something like that. Okay, and our final pocket, which a lot of you guys might be interested in, is this front tiny pocket, and it has my emergency school pack. So everybody should have one of these. So I'm going to show you what's in mine to hopefully give you an idea of what to bring. Obviously, I have to have some pads in case I'm on my period. I also have a mask. We don't have to wear masks at school anymore. It's nice to have just in case. One time we were doing a turtle dissection, and trigger warning, I'll put a picture in 3, 2, 1 right here. But yeah, that was so stinky. It was the worst smell ever. So I'm very glad I have this. Also, one time I went to get donuts with my friends after school, and I didn't have a hairband and I didn't want to get my hair all up in the cream of the donut. So I just used this as a hair tie. So yeah, desperate times call for desperate measures. Next up, I have a lotion, because you know my skin gets cracked like a lizard in the winter. I also have this Band-Aid thing. You can just pull out a Band-Aid. If you're not gonna bring any of the items that I have in this emergency pack, at least bring Band-Aids, because you never know when you're gonna be picking out a hangnail and it just starts bleeding, and the last thing you want is like a bloody finger. If that does happen and you don't happen to have Band-Aids, I always use like a tissue or something like that, but that's just awkward because you gotta hold it to your finger the entire time, so just pack a few Band-Aids. Also, hairband, so you don't have to use your face mask. Lip balm is good to have. This one is cute and tiny. This is like a screen cleaner. There's a solution in here. I spray it on my phone if I think it's dirty, or my laptop, and you just wipe it off with like a little piece of cloth. I think it's good to have. Speaking of cleaners, I also have some of these little hand towels. I also have a little clip. I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes I tie my hair up in a ponytail, and if it's too high, I'll have strands of hair hanging in the back of my neck, and that just does not feel good. So I always like to use a little clip to clip it up. And finally, this is random, but I have a handful of candy. I tell myself it's just in case I'm starving and I need some sugar to keep myself alive, but we all know it's just a lunch dessert. So that's everything in my emergency pack, and it's worked pretty well for me all of these years. But let me know what you pack in your emergency pack. Special spot reserved for it. And the final pocket of my backpack are these side cup holders. And I just put my phone in there because it's like an easy place I can grab it and put it back. There is this slight fear in my head that someone's going to steal my phone, but I have like enough trust in my entire school that no one's going to do that. I also pack my water bottle, obviously. It's good to stay hydrated. And if I'm lucky, I can fit my entire lunchbox in my backpack. So yeah, that is me getting ready for back to school. Whatever grade you're going into this year, I hope you have a wonderful year. You're going to love it. Make sure to enjoy and appreciate the time before it's all gone. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you found this interesting and you like this type of content, give it a big thumbs up and also subscribe down below. I will see you guys next time. Bye!